What's the impression you get out there?
Yeah, no, I love Brew. Brew was with me in Tennessee for a year. Awesome guy. He's a hell of a player. Love watching him play. He's so much fun to watch. And me and him get along great. It was awesome talking to him. We connected while I was in Tennessee and he was here last year. And it was awesome to see him here. And he's a good friend of mine.
Are you pleased with how you've done first couple of weeks of camp?
Yeah, there's a lot to improve on. Trying to get back in the system a little bit. In Tennessee, it was a little bit more lateral, less attacking the line. So I kind of had to break that from my old experience with the Niners, and then now it's like breaking back into it. So trying to get more downhill movement and stuff like that. Get into the line, attack the line of scrimmage. Just kind of get back to those movements and then just trying to get that. You would think it's really easy, but like once you get your body mechanics trained a certain way and then you got to train them back, it takes some time. So it's still working on that, still trying to improve each day.
Could you play
Kind of
tackle?
like an evolution of how Mike is running things, where he has been more lateral in the past, right?
No, I mean in San Fran we would attack the line of scrimmage a lot. I mean they do a really good job here. Plus they have like very fast backs. In San Fran we did have Raheem like early on, and then those other guys they weren't slow by any means. I'm not trying to, but they weren't Raheem. So then it was kind of a little slightly different. But I'm here. I mean you guys got speed here. There's a lot of freaking speed here. So the more we can attack the line of scrimmage, those guys make big plays, and that's what's great about this offense.
Forgive me. Besides center and both guard spots, can you play tackle on a pinch?
I've done it before. I know that's probably the not most ideal thing from coaching staff, but if that was need be, I know all the positions very well, and then I would just probably try to use my IQ to get those positions down. And I think in these types of offense, it's a little bit better than you would think, just because we tend to get the ball out. Like that's our objective. We take more aggressive sets than most teams, so we're not just setting off the ball, eating bull rushes and dropping back to 10 yards. So it's a little different here. So that tackle, I mean, if that was need be, I think I could do it.
Every year there are dozens of NFL players who've started a lot who have to adjust to the likelihood of becoming backups. Obviously here with James Daniels and Jonah and Aaron, who would project to be a backup role. Is that hard to adjust to at this stage of your career? How have you handled that possibility should it work out that way?
No, that's how my career started. So I mean, my whole career and why I'm in the NFL is being ready to go on a short notice, not knowing if you're going to start that week. Guy goes down in the middle of the game and you got to go run in there. That's how I started at all 5 positions in the NFL. In the regular season game, I didn't know I was going to go play left tackle. All of a sudden, the tackle, I mean, his leg was killing him. We were on our second tackle in San Fran, and all of a sudden I'm playing left tackle against the Green Bay Packers. And then next week I start against Baltimore. Same thing with left guard. When I got my starts at guard, wasn't expecting that. All of a sudden, guy goes down, you got to go in there and play. So I mean, I've been able to move around. My first start at center, I was starting right guard. We have a Thursday night game. They tell you on Tuesday, our first practice day, that hey, you're going to start at center this week. So it's kind of just one of those things. You just got to be ready to go.
You're an undrafted player.
Yes.
What would you tell an undrafted offensive lineman
Thanks, Dave.
who is
Yes.
seeking advice? Like, hey, what would give me a chance to survive in this league for a while?
Kind of like what he was just asking. I think versatility for those guys. I mean, you're not a drafted guy, and so I mean they see talent in you. You wouldn't be here if they didn't. But you got to make yourself like needed. You got to, the coaching staff's got to see you and say, hey, we need that guy. We can't just have that guy. We need that guy. And so you got to be able to be versatile, show a lot of different position work, and then be able to go in a short notice. And once you go in there, be able to know what the hell to do. That's the biggest thing, I think. A lot of guys, they're good players. They show great things in camp. And then as soon as they got to go in there or something changes, and they weren't really ready for that, they kind of struggle in those moments. And I think those guys just kind of be ready for those kind of moments. You got to be ready to go, know your stuff, and if you can go in there and prove that you know what to do consistently. I mean, I'm not saying you got to be perfect. There's nobody in this game that is perfect. You can look at the best player in the game, Trent Williams. I played next to him. He's an awesome player, one of the best tackles I've ever seen in my life. And even he messes up, like in basic stuff too. It's just like you kind of got to just be ready for that and be as consistent as you can, and then strive for perfection, and then you're not going to get there, but do everything you can to do that.
As somebody playing multiple positions, how difficult is it to go from one side to the next, not knowing, which side you're going to step in on?
It's pretty difficult. I always tell guys I think it's actually more difficult to flip sides than it is to go from outside in, just because like your hip's so trained to be like locked on one side, and then you got to open up a different hip. So that's to me. But you know, everybody's got different things. Some guys are better at that, and then they just kind of struggle with some stuff. But I think the biggest thing is just trying to get reps. The more reps you can get, and then put it in your mind like that, and then you know, once you know you're going to go do that, just kind of keep practicing that and try to do the best you can to just get those body mechanics, because what people don't understand is body mechanics is a big thing. You know what to do a lot of the time. It's just your body's not doing what your brain's telling it to do sometimes. And so you're kind of, you know, you work off of instincts. And when we're working that fast like we do, it's hard to get your body to do exactly what you like. You know what you're trying to do, but getting your body to do it is kind of hard sometimes.